I had to park the Sprinter van. That's not a bad deal. Football Friday, the BBC edition.
1, 1, 2. Check me out right here, yo. In the commission, you ask for permission to hit him. He don't like me, hit him while wifey was with him. You heard of us, the murderous, most shady. Been on the low lately, the feds hate me. Opposition, competition of the day in the life of the commission. Yeah.
Mic check. What's kicking, family? This is Mr. Batch of the BBC, the Big Blue Commission. Yes, this is Football Friday, the BBC edition. So let me just put this O.C. Umanura stuff to bed. That's right, I parked the Sprinter van. I ain't got to run out to the Timex Center and take O.C. down either Interstate 95 or cross-country Route 66. I'm off that emotional roller coaster. He's in camp. Now, I've got to correct a few things that I had said previously in my other clip talking about O.C. Umanura. 5-year deal. He got $15 million up front. I made a mistake in saying that he was getting somewhere between 5 and 8 per over these next 2 years. I was wrong. He's getting something like 3 to 4 over the next 2 years. It was 2 days that they gave him to seek a trade. Agnone was not able to get that. They brought him in. All right, he's in camp now. That's it. I'm not on that emotional roller coaster anymore. Nah, forget it. Now I'm worried about what's going to be in camp. Now, moving forward with this deal here with OC, it's a win-win situation for the Giants. Look at it. Now, the collective bargaining agreement has been rolled back to 2 years ago to the salary cap. Now, how does he expect to get paid if the salary cap did not go up so he can get his money? They rolled it back. So you out of luck. You wasn't about to get a first-round pick for you because Tony Agone, his agent, went out to see if they can get a number 1 pick. That wasn't going to happen because he's an aging defensive lineman who's had a couple of serious surgeries over the last several years. Granted, you got a ring. That's understood. Granted, I feel that you're in the top 10 of defensive linemen out there in the league. Granted, I believe that you should get more money. But hey, you're in the middle of this contract. You signed it. Come into camp, bust your butt, and they can find a ticket for you to, for you to get on out of here. And that's right. I'll break out the keys to the Sprinter van and run you to wherever you got to go. He's made the claim. I was reading this in the paper. He made the claim to the Daily News that he's in the best health ever. Now all of a sudden, you want to play the injury card. You want to, play the little holdout thing. Fine, no problem. I'm not sweating it anymore. I'm not sweating that anymore. My main focus now is JPP, Linval Joseph, Kiwi. See how that is going to mesh. See how our defensive line is going to come around there. When OC does come around to come and play, guess what? I'm of the opinion that play angry. Bust through that line. Anytime you see the quarterback or the ball carrier with the ball, just do like in Waterboy. When my man said water sucks and he had that vision of homeboy's face, that's how I want O.C. Umanura to come through the line. He'll see Jerry Reese's face on everybody and just eat him alive. Now to the running back situation for Big Blue. Jacobs took a pay cut so that Bradshaw could come on board. Bradshaw only got $18 million for his contract, unlike my man who got something like $45 million. Was it $45 million, $35 million? He got some astronomical number. But Jacobs had reworked his contract so that Bradshaw could come into camp. And they were talking about it, back and forth about him coming back. And I'm glad that he's back. When a ball player wants to come back, you have to test the market to see what you're worth. But also, Cincinnati, who else? It was Cincinnati, the Dolphins, and another team that were probably looking for the services of Bradshaw, but that didn't happen. Now, he's had a couple of surgeries done to his wheels. He had the messed up wrist, which caused a fumbling problem. But that shouldn't be a problem now. He'll come into camp. He'll be hungry. He'll be healthy. and our ground game will once again get to that point where they got over 2,000 yards and were averaging 4.9 to carry between the both of them in that year. So that's very good. So I'm happy with the running back situation. Get some continuity there. The next thing we'll have to worry about is how cohesively and quickly and the chemistry will work for our offensive line. Wrap things up with this Football Friday, the BBC edition. Prince Amukamara was holding out. It was a long holdout. It's reported that he was the longest holdout of the rookies coming into this season. He is reportedly getting an $8 million and change, $8.18 million contract over the next 3 years, with 90% of that guaranteed. My thing is that if you hold out, it stunts your growth, especially for a rookie. He's a high draft choice that we picked up. Well, not we picked up, we drafted him. Well, hey, come into camp. He's got his money now. Let's see how he pans out. Also coming back into camp is Rocky Bernard. He wasn't able to find any suitors, and we've got him coming back. So that means the defensive line has got some veteran leadership there with Rocky Bernard, at least a person of some skill, of some years in the league that can tutor some of these young guys we got coming in. Kevin Boss has been courted by the Oakland Raiders. As you know, they lost Zach Miller. He's out. They want Kevin Boss. Coughlin has been trying to get Kevin Boss to come back into camp. I want him back into camp. He's a solid citizen, a good football player, and what else can I say? The guy's come in and done yeoman's work, done his job, got his ring, and everything like that. You don't hear him screaming, yelling, or anything like that. But, like you know, it's also a business, so I don't blame him for testing the free agent market. So this is Mr. Batch. Hopefully I haven't missed anything, and if I have, my fellow BBCers will fill me in with messages below. This is Mr. Batch of the Big Blue Commission.